Well, how do you do, everybody? Welcome to baseball action as the New Trier Trevians take on the Maine South Hawks following a week of rain and horrible weather. Couldn't get games in. We finally able to get this second of the home series between the New Trier Trevians and the Maine South Hawks in. And actually kind of a nice afternoon for baseball. Garrett Parker leading it off for the Hawks. Trevians won the first meeting between these two. It's a strike. Kind of a meaningless game for anything, conference-wise or anything like that. Only the pride involved in this. There's a line shot right at center fielder, caught. Nice play. One up, one down. Scott Hamas with a nice job out there. One away. Here's Steve Sakowicz. And strike one. Parker hit it right on the button, but Hamas right there. Goes to bunt. Missed it. Strike. And the pitch high and outside the ball. Danny Katz on the mound for the Trevians today. And a little piece of it fouled it off. Swing a slow roller, foul. Topped it off. And the delivery, high bounder, picked up by McCaffrey over to Bosco at first. And two away. Here's Zach Parker. And Parker with a blast. That's a base hit. Line drive to left. And a single puts Zach Parker aboard and Bobby Pennington, the batter. Courtesy runner over there. And strike one. The courtesy runner is Kyle Dolan. Throw over to first, runner back. Outside the ball. Sunshine. Nice temperatures. A lot different than last game these two teams played. There's a single. Managed to get it in through all the rain. And a cold, blustery day with the wind blowing in. So two on, and Caleb DeMarnier takes a strike.
There you go, Danny. There you go, Danny. Final last, kid.
Runners with their lead. And pitch outside the ball. And foul ball. To play off to the right. Last home game of the regular season for the Trevians. They'll be on the road against Evanston and then in a tournament over this weekend. This coming weekend in real time. Foul ball. They'll be down in Wheaton or Standard Bank Ballpark in Crestwood, depending on how they do in the tournament. Throwback, runner back. I take that back. They'll be in Wheaton because they lost their game to Providence. Strike three, and the throw over there. And the inning over. So we go to the bottom half of the first. No score between Maine South and New Trier. And Scott Hammes will lead it off for the Trevians here in the bottom half of the inning. And the first pitch is a ground ball right to the third baseman playing on the infield grass. Over to first. One up, one down. Here's Sammy Visconti. And a strike one. Bottom of the first. Baseball action on the network. Strike. They lock and load. And a ball outside. And another outside. The pitch. And low and inside a ball. And the count's gone full. Sammy Visconti. And a line shot, base hit. Through the 5-6 hole, single. And here is Nolan Stogentine. And strike one. So Stogentine bats with runner at first. And the delivery, there goes the runner, there goes the throw, not in time, stolen base for Visconti. He went into second a bit awkwardly, but he's okay. Matt Bosco on deck. And strike. And time called. We'll reset everything up again. And a high bounder right back up through the middle. Base hit. And here comes Visconti home. They're going to throw to second and get Stogentine out there. So 2 out, but a run in, and the Trevians lead 1-0. Here's Matt Bosco. Takes a strike one. These teams will come into the northern Cook County sectional, I guess the easiest way to describe it. Northeastern Cook County sectional, maybe. As 1 and 2 in the rankings. So a little ground ball. Third baseman has it. Over to first in time. And we're done with one. New Trier leading it 1-0. We'll be back. The Metro Chicago Sports Network, seen on cable, on New Trier Television, on AT&T Uverse, on Highland Park Access, and on Comcast Northern Cook County. And we're also seen on the internet, our home page, and also on YouTube. If you can't see the other driver, they can't see you. Make sure your headlights are on. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. And off we go to the top of the second inning. Bobby Paddock leading it off for the Hawks to face Danny Katz, and a line shot base hit over Matt Bosco. And leadoff single. Here's Marty Balo. And he's got a base hit to left. So 2 on. And Vinny Gazzaldo. I've known the Gazzaldo family for 30 years. His dad played hockey at Notre Dame and was a coach there for a while. Long before Vinny was a gleam in his daddy's eye. Pitches high a ball. More the years ago than I. Hey, I'd already been in hockey over 13 years. Yeah, high school sports over 13 years before Vince Gonzaldo played for the Dons. Foul ball back at me, maybe because I'm talking about him. His ears are burning. He had to get me. And a fly ball on the giddy up and caught for the out. And one away. Here's Hank Shaw. The look back, runner's back. Second base, strike, and as the ball gets away, the runners advance. Number 9 in the batting order for the Hawks. And a 55-footer ball. Ground ball right at McCaffrey. He'll take the out at first, concede the run, and we're tied at 1. Back to the top of the batting order, and Garrick Parker, the batter. So runner at second takes his lead. And the pitch low, ball 1. And low ball. And a strike. Well, it started out sunshiny. It's clouded up a little bit. Outside of ball. Throw back out to second. Runner back. Now they lock and load in a fly ball. Left fielder takes it for the out. And we're done with the top half of the second inning. But we're tied up now at 1 at the end of an inning and a half. And Matt McCaffrey will lead it off for the Trevians here in the bottom half of the frame. And takes a strike 1 on the curveball. Andrew Dipcon on the mound for the Hawks. And a ground ball. Shortstop. Long throw in time. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Will Frankie. And pitch low and outside of ball. Swinging a little foul tip. And low and outside. Didn't miss by much. And well outside of ball. Some of the Trevians in the dugout. Ball. And strike 3. 2 away. And here's Frank Nicholas. And he hits the first pitch, ground ball, shortstop. Long throw in time, and that be it for the second inning. At the end of 2, it's tied up at 1 between Maine South and New Trier. We'll be back with more. The Metro Chicago Sports Network, instant notification of all the uploads on YouTube. When we put them up, you get notified by following us on Twitter at Braun Mark. That's Braun Mark for, just follow us there. Underage drinking is never acceptable. Parents who host lose the most. Don't be a party to teenage drinking. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network, where we go to the top of the third inning. Steve Sekowitz leads it off for the Hawks, followed by Zach Parker and Bobby Pennington. 2, 3, and 4 in the Hawks lineup. There's a strike 1. On the first offering of the third inning from Danny Katz. Outfield playing pretty much straight away. Giving up that left center field gap. There's a strike. Set to the outside, swing and a miss, strike 3. And there's 1 away. Here's Zach Parker. Let the summer weather get here. Had enough of the winter. Pitch outside of ball. And a fly ball. On the giddy up, not going to get to it. Back to the warning track. On the way to third is Zach Parker, and he'll make it with a stand-up triple. And Bobby Pennington, the batter. Here's a strike.
Way to get ahead, kid.
And low and away a ball. They lock and low. Foul ball back at us again. Got me right between the eyes. Time called. And scooped and fouled off. Windshield whacker. Low and outside the ball. This year I only took one road trip. Usually I take two or three in the spring, but only one. There's Gloop's single. That's going to score the go-ahead run for the Hawks. They lead it 2-1. Only went with Highland Park to Freeport this year. Trevians instead of going to Carbondale. Ow! Another one between the eyes. Thought at first. Runner back. When Nutcher went to Carbondale, I used to go down there. Didn't do it this year because they went to Georgia, a little too far, with uncertainty of spring weather. And plus my schedule being what it is. And a ground ball. Flip to second out. On to first double play and the inning over. 4-6-3 on the DP. And we go to the bottom half of the third. And the Hawks leading this one 2-1. Logan Weibo will lead it off for the Trevians. Weibo, Lamont, and Scott Hemis do up. And a ball one. The look in and the pitch outside the ball. And a ground ball. So roller, shortstop over to first, one up, one down. Here's Drew Lamont. And a ground ball past the pulled-in third baseman. The throw will not be in time. And the single by Lamont. Here's Scott Hemis. Throw to first. Lamont back. One out, one on. Defcon delivers. Ground ball right back up the middle. The flip not in time. Nice job by the shortstop, keeping it from going to the outfield. So 2 on. And Sammy Visconti, the batter, he's singled and scored. Back at the first, batting here in the third. Defcon delivers. And a strike on the outside corner at the belt. Outfield playing straightaway and fairly shallow. And a high bounder. The throw to second, not in time. Infield single. And the bases are loaded. And here is Nolan Stogentine. And first pitch hitting, ground ball, shortstop. Over to second out on the first double play, and the inning over. At the end of 3, it's 2-1. Maine South leading New Trier, and we'll be back with more. Check out the great games of the past on the Metro Chicago Sports Network homepage for the list of the games, and then watch those games on YouTube. Our YouTube affiliate, we have a whole bunch of games up there now. And also current season stuff. So check out our YouTube affiliate and check out the list of the games that are available on the Metro Chicago Sports Network homepage. It's better to remember what a great time you had last night if you wake up sober and safe and can actually remember what a great time you had last night. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network, where we go to the 4th inning. Bobby Paddock leading it off. 6, 7, and 8 due up in the Hawks lineup here in the top of the 4th inning. There's a strike to Paddock. And the catch delivers outside the ball. And the count evens up at aces. And the count goes blackjack. And 3-1. Outfield playing straight away. And ball 4. So Paddock aboard and Marty Bello the batter.
Take it off now, roll ground ball. Here is the middle.
He was safe on a single, left stranded back in the 2nd. Batting her in the 4th, takes strike 1. Trevians will host a regional. Two city schools, I don't know who they are, though. And Niles West and Leiden. And, of course, New Trier are the teams in this particular regional. Swinging a ground ball. Flip the second out. That's all they'll get. Fielder's choice. And Vinny Gazaldo, the batter. High pop-up on the infield. And it is Lamont who calls for it and takes it. So 2 away. And Hank Shaw, the batter. Out of first, runner back. And a high fly ball down the line, foul. Kind of a dying quail off there. Everybody giving chase. And a line shot, fair ball. And that will go as a single. And over to third goes Bello. And here's Garrett Parker, top of the batting order. And a pitch low ball. pop-up. Shallow, and oh my, great catch by Visconti, but little confusion of the fielders. Halfway home in this ball game. And it's 2-1, Maine South leading the Trevians. And Matt Bosco leading it off here in the bottom half of the frame. Takes the ball 1. Depcon delivers. Little comebacker. Over to first. And one away. Here's Matt McCaffrey. And a line shot right back up the middle, base hit. And with McCaffrey aboard at first, here's Will Frankie. And pitch outside. A ball 1. Throw over, runner back. And outside a ball. And throw over to the first, runner back. Ball. Back to the screen. Again, the throw over. Again over there. Will Frankie steps back in. Depcon looks in, gets the sign from Zach Parker. And the pitch on the way, and a line shot. And past the center fielder who tried to dive for it. That's going to bring home a run. And McCaffrey home, and over to second with the double is Will Frankie. Here's Frank Nicholas. And a strike 1. To Frank Nicholas, batting. Right fielder for the Trevians. An actual size of school in the state. New Trier is number 3. Outside the ball. Waukegan is the largest. Warren is second. And New Trier third. And about 150 or so separating the 3. Thought a second. Frankie back. Hot shot foul. Outside of first. And a ground ball, shortstop. Long throw in time. On the play over to third goes Frankie, runner at third. And Logan Weibel, the batter. Ball game all tied at 2. And a windshield whacker back behind us. As long as it's done in my car. Swing and a strike. 0-2. pitch high a ball. And a base hit to left, and the Trevians take the lead 3-2 on the single by Weibel. And courtesy runner over at first is Max Stoma. And here's Drew Lamont. He singled left stranded last time up. It's a high bounder. And on the tag out at second, Max Stoma. And we are done with the fourth. It's 3-2, New Trier leading Maine South. We'll be back. Check out the current season games on the internet. The list of the available games available at the Metro Chicago Sports Network homepage website. And watch the games on demand on YouTube. Sportsmanship equals good citizenship. Sport a winning attitude. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network, where we go to the top half of the fifth inning of this one. Trevians have gained the lead 3-2. And leading it off, Steve Sackowitz. He has grounded out and struck out 2 previous plate appearances. Has a base hit single. This time round. And here's Zach Parker. Go to first, runner back. Again, throw over there, runner back. And a long wait. And catch is ready now. And a slow little ground ball. Shortstop. Nope, not going to get anywhere. And single. And 2 on. Here's Bobby Pennington. And Andrew Everlino warming up. And that's going to be it for Cats. As the skies have darkened a little bit. And threat of some severe weather in the area. Well, it started out nice. Temperature-wise, it's fine, but skies are getting threatening. They were talking about that as a possibility today. Fly ball. And caught. Long throw to third on the tag up. Now back over to second. They got him on the backside of that. Double play. 9-5-4 if you're scoring on the DP. And Sackowitz at third. Here's Caleb DeMonet. Takes a pitch outside corner for a strike. Now, great play by McCaffrey, thrown back over to second. And the tag on the sweep by Lamont to complete the double play. Erbolino on now, pitching. And a pop-up foul, and Bosco over has it for the out. And we go to the bottom half of the fifth. Trevians leading this one 3-2. And top of the batting order, due up for the Trevians. Here's Scott Hammes. And a ball one. outside the ball. Bottom of the fifth. And strike on the inside corner. Depcon has been doing a lot of in and out. Back outside for a strike.
Good swing. Two strikes, Scott. Fight.
Here in the fifth inning. And so a little comebacker. Over to first. And one away. Here's Sammy Visconti, 2 for 2 on the day. And the pitch on the way in there for a strike. Had some movement to that one. And a soft liner right at the second baseman. 2 down. And Nolan Stogentine, the batter. And strike one. Strike 2 to Nolan Stogentine. Depcon gets a sign from Zach Parker. Delivers low and outside a ball. And a ground ball. Third baseman has a long throw in time. 3 up, 3 down for the Trevians in the fifth. At the end of 5, it's 3-2. New Trier leading Maine South. We'll be back. The Metro Chicago Sports Network instant YouTube upload notification by following us at Twitter at Braun Mark there. That's the follow us. That's the instant YouTube upload. Anytime we upload a sports event on YouTube, you can get an instant notification of that simply by following us on Twitter. Texting while driving is illegal in Illinois. Stop the text. Stop the wrecks. Text. Drive now, text later. A message in the public interest by the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the sixth inning. Bobby Paddock lays it off. First offering from Ervelino's fouled off. For a strike one. And a slow little bounder to pick up, and the throw not in time. And they call that a hit. Could have gone either way, I suppose. Here's Marty Bello. So runner on at first. Ervelino square to bunt. Bello throw to first. Oh, nearly got him. In fact, they did get him. So Paddock's out. Picked off first. And outside the ball. 2-0, I believe. Bello. They caught Paddock straying a little too far. There's the ball. inside, ball 4. And Bello aboard. Here's Vinny Gazaldo. The look over by Ervelino. And the long wait. The pitch on the way. And low ball. Baseball action winding down the regular season. Playoff just around the corner. Been 5 years now since the Trevians made it to the big show. The Trevians took 7 years in, but let me go back here. 1997, they made it to the Elite Eight. (1999) finished second in state. Following year, they won state. So they went 15 of 16 those 2 years. Then it took them 7 years, foul ball back, 7 years to make it down state. Again, 2007, they finished second in state. And 2 years after that, 2009, they won state. That was the last time they've been down there. That's in the recent history. Or if you prefer the history ever since Coach Napoleon's been here. Outside a ball. I go back to the days when downstate was really downstate. We used to play the state championship in Robin Roberts Stadium in Springfield. Minor league ballpark that was there. Line shot. And a base hit right down the line. They'll hold the runner at first. The runners at first and third, and here's Shaw. Throw to first, runner back. So runners at the corners. Bello at third. Gazaldo at first. And a dying quail caught by Bosco over the shoulder in foul territory. That's out number 2. And here's Garrick Parker. Top of the batting order for the Hawks. Here in the top of the 6th inning. Maine South, the new trier. Maine South used to be in the Central Suburban North until 14 years ago. Maine East was the team in the Central Suburban South as the largest of the Maine Township high schools. Show you how times have changed. Maine South is now about 2,600. Intentional walk to load the bases here. Maine South now 2,600, and Maine East is down around 1,700. And the second smallest school in the entire Central Suburban League, Deerfield's the only one that's smaller. And strike on the outside corner. Bobby Garrick now behind the plate. Bobby, you better not put your fingers down so low like that. Everybody can read them down that low. And a ball. Steve Sakowicz, the batter.
Good spot. Be smart here. Way to be ahead, kid.
The look in. Urbalino delivers. Inside the ball, bases are loaded. Looking for a play at any base. And strike three. Caught him looking on the inside corner. Big time strikeout. And we go to the bottom half of the sixth. Trevians holding on to a 1-run lead. And Matt Bosco leading it off. And takes a strike one. So Matt Bosco bats. Runner. What did Matt do last time? He's 0 for 2. 2 previous plate appearances. And a solo ground ball. Second baseman up throwing. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Matt McCaffrey. He's 1 for 2. Single scored a run last time up. And sends a blast this time. That's going to be a gapper in left center. Back towards the warning track. And McCaffrey on his way to second will make him a stand-up double. 2 for 3 on the day. Here's Will Frankie. I don't know where this gesturing after the doubles is coming from. It must be the Cubs or somebody like that are doing it. I don't know. I don't ever watch professional sports. Spend too much time doing this. Pitch high and tight of ball. And a soft liner. Second baseman answer for the out. 2 down. And Frank Nicholas, the batter. Last thing I want to do on my time off is sit somewhere and just watch a game. Baseball, football, basketball, ice hockey, anything. Frank Nicholas, the batter. Throw out to second. And keep McCaffrey honest. Bottom of the sixth. Yeah, it's a little ground ball. Shortstop. Throws. Got it. And we're down with 6. Trevians continue to lead this one 3-2 as we go to the 7th. We'll be back. Seen on cable, on New Trier Television, AT&T UVerse, Highland Park Access, and Comcast Northern Cook County, and on the internet on YouTube and our homepage, the Metro Chicago Sports Network homepage on the World Wide Web. Drive sober or get pulled over. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network, where we go to the 7th. And the Trevians holding on to a 1-run lead. Another new pitcher, third pitcher of the ball game for the Trevians. Facing Zach Parker, pitch high and tight of ball. Shave and a haircut, 2 bits. They look in. And the pitch. Fly ball, right field. And Frank Nicholas just over and takes it for the out. 1 away. Here's Bobby Pennington. Devin Richmond on the mound. Big strike on the inside corner to Pennington. And a pitch high a ball. Whole new battery, Richmond and Bobby Garrick. Garrick was in last inning.
Hey, finish down, kid. You're fine. Even up.
The delivery to Pennington, number 4 in the Hawks batting order, inside the ball. Maine South and New Trier, conference rivals. Second of the home game. Trevians won the first one 3-0 on a great pitching performance by Brecht and Drew Fisher. Ball 4. I think that's what did it. Lost track. There's a strike. We see too many games. That's why I shouldn't open my mouth. There's a strike. Caleb Demonet with Pennington aboard via the walk. And high and outside the ball. And a fly ball left field on the giddy up. Back, and dropped at Hamas. And an error. And a run home to tie the ball game up. And over to third goes Demonet. And we are all tied at 3. Here's Bobby Paddock, round ball. They'll keep the runner. And the pulled in infield and over to first for the out. And 2 away. Marty Bello, the batter. And fouls one off for a strike. And outside for a ball. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, right here, David. Finish it off here. Find this one yourself, kid. Do it, prelude.
Darkening skies out west. A ground ball right back up the middle. Base hit, and Maine South takes the lead here in the top of the 7th, 4-3. Here's Vinny Gonzaldo. And a pitch high, a ball. And low ball.
Here you go, David. You're fine, David. Battle back this pitch. Here we go.
And a fly ball. And Hamas has it for the out. We go to the bottom half of the 7th, and Maine South has regained the lead here, 4-3. And Logan Weibel going to check back in on the re-entry. And pitch low, a ball. New pitcher on the mound for the Hawks. And a ball outside. Strike. Deuces, I think, on the count. I think. And a high pop-up. Shallow. Dying Quail, actually, taken by Pennington for the out. 1 away. Here's Drew Lamont. Drew's been on base both times. Once by a single, once on a fielder's choice. Hard hit ball, but his last time up on that fielder's choice is a strike. And strike three. 2 down. Here's Hamas. And fouls one off. A windshield whacker back behind us. In there for a strike. Last home game of the regular season for the Trevians today. And a ground ball, shortstop. In, over to first, in time, and the ball game is all over. Final word on this ball game for the Maine South Hawks. 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They ever struck out just 2 times, walked 4. The Maine South Hawks left 10 on base with 2 stolen bases. For the New Trier Trevians, 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They were also struck out twice. The 2 Hawks pitchers did not walk anybody. 4 left on base for the Trevians with 1 stolen base. So that'll do it for us for this game. New Trier splits the home series with the Maine South Hawks. And that'll do it for us for this game. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. And for all of us, we say as always, thanks for watching and so long, everybody.